to Casa Naturals, and I appreciate you so much for coming to watch our live. Yes, I'm so glad to have you here, my beautiful people. So if this is your first time on my channel, I'm the founder of Casa Naturals, and my name is Dorcas. So we talk about holistic skincare and hair care, my beautiful people. Yes, so today I'm super thrilled because we're going to talk about something important, natural versus store-bought products, like what's really safe for your hair or your skin. So I'm just waiting for you, my friends, before we start our live. So while I'm waiting for you, my friends, I just want to share with you the 7 days challenge that we have. So the 7 days challenge is a 7-day water challenge for glowing skin. We want to splash away some toxins, and we want to have some mental clarity, and we want to have beautiful skin and growing our natural hair just using literally water. Like, water is the best ingredient one can ever use, and you can't go wrong with water. And why this challenge, my friends? Why water? Because water is the cheapest commodity and everyone has access to it. So it's a 7 days challenge that started today. You are not actually late. You are not actually late. If you want to join this challenge, my friends, you can join in. You can join in. So the rules are, you need to drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water. 2 to 3 liters of water. And of course, you can add your additives, whatever your preference. You can add some cucumbers, you can add some lemon, especially if you're somebody like who feels that nausea when you drink water in the morning. You can add any additives. And of course, the water challenge will last for 7 days. Like, it's so exciting, and my community has actually joined, or perhaps maybe this is when you are hearing about the 7 days water challenge. You can join in. You are not late, my friends. So I'll be posting videos every day on the water challenge so that we can keep track of. And the reason why we went for this challenge is because challenges actually keep us focused, my friends, keep us focused. And if you want to have that beautiful sleep, make sure that you drink your water. Oh, Mantha, hello, my sister. Thank you so much, Mantha. You are actually the first person to join. I'm just waiting for others to join in. Like Dan, thank you so much, my beautiful friend Mantha. Yes, I'm just waiting for our friends like to join in before we get into our today's topic. Like, it's very exciting. So I'm just updating. Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome to Casa Natural. So if this is your first time on my channel, my name is Dorcas, and we talk about natural organic skincare, holistic skincare, and hair care. So I was just talking about the 7-day water challenge that we have. So today we started the water challenge, the 7-day water challenge. So if you are interested, you can join in, my friends. You are not late. So the water 7 days challenge is for us to flush out some toxins, to have mental clarity, to have that beautiful glow skin, to grow our hair, and like to flush out those toxins. So Mantha is saying you are looking good today. Oh, thank you so much, Mantha. I appreciate you so much, my friends. Actually, it's very cold where I am, so I decided to put on my black dress, like, which has long sleeves, as you can see, because it's cold. It's cold, my friends. So I'm super excited, my friends. You're most welcome. So if you want to join the 7-day water challenge, just say I'm in. Like, you're not late, my beautiful people. You are not late. Yes, you are not late. What is required is you drink at least 2 to 3 liters of water every day. 2 to 3 waters every day. And you need to take a before, peak, and after, so that you are able to see the difference, how water has worked for you. So welcome to Casa Naturals, my friends, live, and I appreciate you so much for coming to watch our live, and I'm so glad that you have joined us. Oh, Mother is saying, I love you, my sister. I love you too, my sister, and I appreciate your support. So we are going to talk about natural versus store-bought. Natural versus store-bought products, and what's really safe for your hair and skin. So hi, everyone. Welcome to Casa Naturals Live. I'm glad you are here. So let me know where you are watching us. Let me know where you are joining in from. Drop your country. Yes, drop your country or the city where you are from in the chat. So today we are diving into a specific topic that affects all of us. who care about natural beauty, So, and of course, natural, when we say natural, my beautiful people, like when we say natural, the question might arise to say, is natural always better? Is natural always better? And are there store-bought products actually safe? Are there store-bought products that are actually safe? You're welcome, my beautiful people. Yes, so I'm just introducing our live topic today. So we are looking at natural versus store-bought products. So of course, some people, you might have some questions to say, is natural always better? Is natural always better? Or are there any store-bought products that are actually safe? So we'll find out as we go in our live today, and make sure that you watch till to the end, and I'll be answering your live questions, my friends, and also give you a safe, free, safety checklist to download. Yes, just come back and watch. So why this topic? Friends? Like, I'm so passionate. I'm sure if you've been long on Casa Naturals, like, I'm so passionate about natural skincare and hair care and holistic wellness. Actually on Casa Naturals, we say beauty actually starts from inside out. Beauty starts from inside out. That's the reason why we've even taken up the 7 days water challenge, the 7 waters challenge. So why this topic? My friends? Why this topic? So let's get right into it. So, the natural beauty industry is booming. The natural beauty industry is booming, especially across Africa, Europe, and Asia. But guess what? A lot of labels and a lot of people get it wrong. You might see organic, natural, or no chemicals in a product or in the front of the product. So I appreciate you so much, my friends, for giving this video a big thumbs up. But that doesn't always mean it is safe or effective. So on the other hand, my beautiful friends, like some store-bought products and are demonized unfairly. So tonight we are, oh my God, like, I'm super excited, and I'm so passionate, my friends, to share this information with you. So Mantha is saying, oh, all those beautiful flowers and love. I appreciate you so much, Mantha, my friends. And tell me where you're watching us, my friends. I know that Mantha is from India. My friend Mantha is from India. So tell me where you are watching us, my friends. So step number 3, let's talk about the common misconceptions. So let's bust some myths together, my friends. Let's bust some myths together, and I'm super excited, and I'm glad to have you here, my friends. So myth number 1. Myth number 1 is that natural always safe. Some people think that natural is always safe, but that is not the case, my friends. I'm sure you are surprised, right? Like, natural doesn't mean that it's always safe. Did you know that essential oils can burn your skin? Essential oils, did you know that essential oils can burn your skin if used the wrong way? Essential oils are actually highly concentrated, and they are all natural. They are gotten from through distillation, like from herbs, different kinds of herbs, but they are natural. However, they can burn your skin if they are used wrongly. So the best way to use essential oils is to dilute with another product, or in products, or in a carrier oil, my friends. Yes. So another myth, I always talk about shea butter. Shea butter actually does well for my skin, and I add shea butter in my products. And I recently uploaded a video where I made a shea aloe body butter and hair butter, where I'd added some shea butter. But did you know that using shea butter can actually irritate some people's skin? Oh, thank you so much, Mantha, my friend. It can irritate some people, like if it's not properly diluted. you can check that live, which I had made some shea and aloe butter. So you have to mix it with some other ingredients. But of course, I have used shea butter like neat without adding any additives in it. So it depends with your skin. Like some natural products can actually react with your skin. So natural doesn't mean that it is safe. Natural doesn't mean that it is safe. So my friends, like, you'll be surprised. Just watch this video until to the end. I'm encouraging you, watch this video until to the end, and I'm going to tell you exactly whether they are safer store-bought products or not, and what you need to stick to. So we are going to give a verdict at the end of our video, my friends. So tell me where you are watching us, my friends, and invite your friends. Tag your friends. Let them come, my friends. Tag your friends. Like, we are super excited this evening. We are super excited, my friends. So myth number two. Myth number two. So a myth simply means that something we have believed, but yet it's not true. So myth number two is store-bought. Store-bought products are full of toxins. Store-bought products are full of toxins. Like, that's a myth. That is a lie. Yes, some have parabens, of course. Some have perfume. Some have, surfactants. But they are store-bought products that are actually well formulated and tested for safety. It's getting exciting, my friends. Yes, so not all like store-bought products are bad. I've just, shared the information with you, this important information with you for free. So all you have to do is subscribe to Casa Naturals, give this video a thumbs up, and share this video to friends and families whom you think they can benefit. Now let's talk about preservatives. Preservatives are necessary to prevent mold and bacteria. Preservatives are very important to prevent mold and bacteria. So have you had a bad, reaction? Have you had a bad reaction to a DIY or store-bought product? So tell us in the chat section. Tell us in the chat section, have you had, some reactions from a store-bought product or a DIY product? Share with us in the chat section, my beautiful people. So while I'm waiting for you to share, like, I have something to share. I remember at some point, I was having issues with my skin. I was experiencing some acne. And then a friend of mine from church recommended a certain product that was for the face. And in that product, I'd not checked the ingredients. Oh, Mother is saying, I love you, sister, very much. Oh, thank you so much, Mother. I love you too, my friend. I can't wait to meet you when I come to India. I love you too, my beautiful sister. Thank you very much. Yes, so have you had an experience where you use a natural product and it reacted, or a store-bought product? I want you to comment in the chat section below, my friends, if you have experienced that before, like you bought a product and you had some reactions, or maybe you use a natural product and it had some reactions. I want to hear from you. Yes, so I was just narrating my story, and I had tried different kinds of products, my friends. Like, my face was bad. I remember a certain lady, while I was shopping, she just came. Oh, Banta is saying, ha, ha, ha. Oh, thank you so much, Banta. And she looked at me and she was like, what's happening with your face? Your face is looking bad. You are looking bad. I had pimples, I had black spots all over my face, my friends. And it wasn't good, because they were giving me negative vibe. You get, right? They were giving me negative vibe. And I'll tell them, I'm a positive person. Like, you'll never find me like being agitated, or like, I'm a cheerful person. I'm a cheerful person, and there are no dull moments with me. But of course, there are times when maybe something gets at me, and sometimes I just go quiet, and because I want my mental health is so important to me. My mental health is so important to me. Yes, so they would comment, blah, blah, bad vibes, And then a certain friend of mine from our church said, no, there's this product which works very well, and it can actually heal all your pimples and all those issues that you are experiencing. My friends, I used that product, and oh my God, my face started burning. It was burning all over, burning, my friends. It was burning like no man's business. And I understood that this product is justice, and I had to stop it. But of course, I used it about 3 times. I was thinking probably the burning could be that it's working for my pimples and my acne. And my friends, I had to discard it. I had to discard it despite having natural products. I think there was even some camphor in there because it was burning, it was burning. So I had to stop it. I had to stop it. So if you have a story to share with us about how a certain product reacted in a negative way, you can just leave a comment in the chat section, or it could be a natural product, that had bad reactions on your skin. You can share with us, my friends. So Mata is saying Lord Shiva accord here Mahadev. Oh, okay. Great to know. Thank you so much for sharing, Manta. Thank you so much for sharing, Manta. I appreciate you so much, my friend. So let's chat. Let me just do a ingredients showdown. Friends, it's getting exciting. Oh my God, I wish there was some music we could even dance to it. It's getting excited, my friends. So we are doing a showdown on the products. So we were oh my God, like we'll have to compare real examples. We are going to compare real examples, and you have to choose. You have to choose, my friends. You have to choose. I think I'll even type something here where we can maybe a question poll. Yes, as we go on, my beautiful people. Yes, so let's compare. We are on the natural side. We have natural products on the left side, and on the right we have store-bought products. Assume. Oh, Martha is saying you're on Instagram. Yes, Martha, I'm on Instagram, but I haven't been so active. But of yet, it's a wake-up call for me. So I'm active now. I even posted something. I think I started yesterday, and today I posted something. Yes, I'm on Instagram. You can follow me, Manta, and I can follow you too. Follow my Instagram, my friends. And I'm also on Facebook. So on Facebook, it's Casa Naturals, and on Instagram, it's Cassia #naturals. Yes, you can follow me, my beautiful people. And the other platform which I'm also on Pinterest. Yes, on Pinterest. I'm also on Pinterest. I'm also on Twitter, but I can't remember the last time I posted on Twitter. Yes, the other platform so I just don't like TikTok, my friends. Sorry, like I have an incoming call. I'll attend to it. So let's compare. We have some natural products on the left, and on the right we have store-bought. So on the left we have aloe vera gel. On the left we have aloe vera gel. Oh, Manta is saying I'm not on Instagram. Okay, Manta. Okay, not a problem. What was the purpose for asking if I'm on Instagram? Do you want to follow me, my friend? Do you want to follow me on Instagram? Okay, Manta. So on the left we have some natural gel. We have some natural aloe gel on the okay, let's say on the left, and on the right we have hydrating cream. On the right we have hydrating cream. On the left we have some aloe. Yes, thank you so much, friends, for coming to watch Casa Naturals. Yes, so we are doing an ingredient slowdown. On the left we have aloe vera. On the right we have hydrating cream. Okay, it's getting excited, my beautiful friends. I want us to make a decision, by comparing these products. Yes, so, and then on the other hand, you have a herbal oil. On the left we have the herbal oil, and on the right hand we have the hair serum. Now tell me which one would you choose? Which one would you choose, and why? Let us break it down together. Why? Of course, personally, I would go for the products which are on the left. I would go for aloe. I would go for an hair oil. Yes, yes, I would go for raw shea butter. Yes, and why? Oh, Mantha is saying I'm on Telegram. Oh, thank you so much, Mantha. I'll check you out. I'm also on Telegram. Thank you so much. You know, friends, like we need to make use of these digital, you know, platforms. They are made for good. Unless maybe, of course, they are bad if maybe somebody uses them in a negative way. But if you are using platforms in a positive way, then well, that's good. No objection of whatsoever. Yes, so I would choose the natural ones. But why? Let's get right into it, my friends. Like it's getting exciting, my people. Yes, so subscribe to Casa Naturals if you haven't, and give this video a big thumbs up. Yes, why? Let's break it down together. So, how to know what's safe? How to know what's safe? I was supposed to come with a product. I'm supposed to come with a product. Okay, my friends, let me just quickly get my product. There's something that I want to demonstrate. Just bear with me. I'm coming. Hello, my beautiful people. Bear with me. Yes, you know, there's something that I want to demonstrate as we get into our next phase. So I had gone to get my product for, there's something that I want to show you. There's something that I want to show you. Like, this is getting exciting, my friends. This is getting exciting, my friends. So this is Eden Body Wax. This product is Eden Body Wax or Eden Body Wax. Yes, but yes, depending on how you pronounce and to the school you went. Yes, and yes, my friends, on a lighter moment. Yes, so this is Eden Body Wax product. There's something that I want to share with you. Yes, so I've been using in the past, you know, when I just started taking care of my natural hair, most of the popular products that I'd used were Shea Moisture brand and Eden Body Wax, and I really loved these products. And also Cream of Nature and Cantu. I was using those products in the past. Yes, and even now some I still purchase. So there's something that I want to share with you, my friends. So we are saying that, you know, how can you know? You know, because the oh my god, like it's getting exciting. So there's a term which I was looking for. So we use a rationale. Yes, we use a rationale over to the left or natural products and to the other one store bought. Now, how can you know? How can you know if a product is safe? How can you know, my friends, if a product is safe? So it's one of the reasons why I brought this empty. It's empty, actually. I'm done. Yes. So what I want to share is read the ingredient label. Read the ingredient label for you to know what is safe. My friends, like, I'm so passionate about this. I'm speaking this with passion. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Casa Naturals. Thank you so much, friends, for giving this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't yet subscribed, subscribe, my friends, to Casa Naturals. Yes, my friends. So I was saying, if you want to know if something is safe, Mantha is saying, are you on Telegram also? Yes, Mantha, I'm on Telegram. Thank you so much. I'm on Telegram. I'll text you once I'm done with my live. I'll text you on Instagram once I'm done with my live. Yes, my friends. So read the ingredient label. And please avoid fragrance. You know, I speak this with passion, my friends. I speak this with passion. And of course, you know, I'm an evangelist. I'm a gospel worker. And I'm also a humanitarian worker. Yes, my friends, just on a lighter moment. Yes, my friend, you are so welcome. Now, how can you know if a product is safe? So the most important thing you have to know is read the ingredient label. Read the ingredient label. Friends, tell me where you are watching us from. I'd love to know where you're watching us from, my friends, or the city where you are watching us from. And subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up. And friend, like I have some. So do your research, my people. You know the network keeps on disappointing us. Yes, I pray it won't disappoint us. No. Yes, so make sure that you avoid fragrance. Avoid alcohols and non-alcohols, my friends. And you know, the most important, oh, Mantha, yes, my friend, I know that you subscribed. I'm talking to my friends who have not yet subscribed to Casa Naturals. I appreciate you so much, Mantha, for your support. So my friends, like, check the top 5 ingredients. Check the top 5 ingredients, because you know the first top ingredients, they make up to the most of the formula. Oh my god, like they make most of the formula, the first 5 ingredients. Yes, so read your ingredients. So my friends, you know what, check the top 5 ingredients in the product. They make up the most of the formula. So it's one of the reasons why I had to bring this empty bottle for Eden Body Wax. So there was actually a natural hair mask treatment. So let me go to the ingredients. So in this ingredient, like the first 5 ingredients, we are going to look out for the first 5 ingredients, because they are the most important, and actually they make up the most of the formula. So the first ingredient is water. Water is the best. Those are natural ingredients. Water. Then the next is a coconut oil. There's coconut oil is the second ingredient. Then the third ingredient is cetyl alcohol. Now cetyl alcohol is not the alcohol that we know, which is actually bad for health. These are just natural surfactants which help the products to bind. Like when you mix water and oil, they don't mix, right? They don't mix. I'm sure you've mixed oil at some point and some water and it never mixed. You discover that the oil will come up, will be on top, and the water will be at the base. So we need what is called an emulsifier. So this cetyl alcohol is an emulsifier, which brings the water together. It binds the water together. So that is a cetyl alcohol. Then emulsifying wax is also it helps also to bind the products, like to come together. So this is all natural. This is emulsifying wax, NF. It is natural. Then there's a citramonium chloride. It's also a good product. Yes, and then we have aloe vera. That's a good product. Yes. So you've seen, like, the first 5 ingredients, my friends, like, they are so important. So in this product, all the first 5 ingredients, they are nice, they are good, they help the hair, my friends. They work powerfully for the hair, and it's one of the reasons why I loved this brand. Oh, Mantha is saying, okay, bye, Cassia, my sister. Okay, Mantha, bye-bye, my friend. I don't know why you are leaving, or maybe it's night where you are, or probably your battery is low. Okay, yes, my friend. So I was saying that, you know, the first 5 ingredients, they are very important in a product. They are very important, my friends. So you need to be informed, my friends. You need to be informed, my beautiful people. So check the top 5 ingredients in your product, and look for allergens. Yes, look for allergens and the preservatives. Make sure that have a blessed sleep. I understand that in India it's night, actually. I'm telling you, God is beautiful. Like, the seasons and the climates are so different in different countries. Yes, man, I appreciate you so much, my beautiful friend, for supporting Casa Naturals. Now for us, all my friends, like, we still have a long hours for us to go and sleep. Okay, she's saying good night. Oh, good night, good night, good night. So friends, yes, our friend has gone because she has gone to sleep because it's night. But us, we are so much alive, awake. We are very much awake. This is beautiful. We are so much awake. Yes, we are very much awake. Yes, so look out for, companies, actually sometimes you'd find that avoid, okay, let's get straight to the point. Avoid parabens. Avoid parabens, my friends. Avoid, yes, you should also avoid some there are products like, a product they would want to smell, they want it to smell nice, and some companies they add some fragrances, and those fragrances actually they are full of toxins ingredients. So when a good product will have some small, like they just add some essential or the natural fragrances. Like yesterday, was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday I made a hairspray mist, and I'd added lemongrass fragrance. That was a natural fragrance, natural, gotten from lemongrass. Yes, my beautiful people. So you have to match the product, match your products for hair type, climate, and skin needs. So don't just follow, don't just follow trends. In short, what might work for someone who is in another country may not work for you. So don't follow trends, my friends. Don't jump on trends. Cultivate the culture of reading, of researching. Be informative, my friends. You need to have the information on the tip of your fingers, my friends. Don't fall for trends. There are so many trends, and especially when it comes to DIY products. I've seen DIY products where they add lemon. Lemon actually is very bad for your skin. It's acidic in nature. It's acidic in nature, and it can irritate the skin. So better you go for vitamin C, which is gotten from oranges, even the outer layer of lemons, but not the liquid. No, my friends, it's a no, because it's going to irritate your skin. Yes, so do you read your labels? Do you read your labels before you purchase or before you buy a product? Friends, it's getting exciting. I want you to tell me, and I want you to be honest, my beautiful people. I want you to be honest. Do you read your labels? Do you read your labels? Like when you go to purchase your product, be it a shampoo, be it a lip gloss, be it a facial cleanser, be it a night cream, day cream, do you read your ingredients? Do you know that even for my groceries, I just don't buy even my cleaning, products. I just don't buy. I read my labels, my friends, because even those cleaning products, like they are full of toxins. They are full of toxins, and you need to be aware. You need to be well informed, my friends. You need to be well informed, my beautiful people. Yes, my friends. So tell me, do you read your ingredient label, my friend? Do you read your ingredient label? I want you to be honest. I want you to tell me the gospel truth. Do you read your ingredient labels before purchasing? Be honest, my friends. Be honest. So in my case, like, my friends, I do. I read. I always, even the shops where I go, they know I have to read my ingredient labels. It's very important. I'd actually shared a live video on how you can read your ingredient label like a pro. So I'm going to do part 2, because probably some of my community missed that live video, or I'll link it in the description box below, my friends. So I want you, my friends, to tell me, like when you go to purchase your products, do you read the ingredient labels? Do you read your ingredient labels, my friends? So it's very important, my friends. to read your ingredient labels. So I'm going to do part 2 on how you can read your ingredient labels like a pro, my friends. So let's take your questions now. Let's take your questions. It's time for questions, my friends. So drop them in the chat. Let's take your questions now. Drop them in the chat. Drop them in the chat, my friends. But of course, I have some sample questions here. I have some sample questions, and you can also ask some questions. You can also ask some questions, my friends. If there's something that you want to find out, maybe it could be on skincare, hair care, or your overall health, your wellness, I'm here, my friends. I'm here to help you. You can actually just comment in the chat section below. So let's take the sample questions. The sample questions. You know, the sample question is glycerin good for dry hair in dry climates? Is glycerin good for dry hair or dry countries? If probably maybe you live in a dry country or dry climate, is glycerin good for you? So when it comes to glycerin, actually, you know, glycerin comes in 2 types. There's vegetable glycerin and animal glycerin. So I always go for vegetable glycerin. Have you seen, my friends? Did you know this? Did you know this? Or do you use glycerin, my friends? You discover that there are actually in many products, glycerin is included because it's a humectant. It's so moisturizing. Now, the sample question that we have, please post your questions. Post your questions, my beautiful friends. And I have some sample questions which I'm taking right now. So you can post your question. So the question is, is glycerin good for dry hair in dry countries or dry climates? So probably maybe you live in a dry country like UK, yes, or US, or an Asian country, or in Africa. Probably maybe in your country, like you have a dry climate or dry season. So can you use can you use glycerin? Can you use glycerin? So glycerin can actually dry out your hair. Are you surprised? Like glycerin can dry out your hair, my friends. So it's actually a humectant. So it pulls water from the hair, making it even drier. Even drier. So if you have used glycerin before, you live in a dry climate, or probably it has been working well for you, you can post your comment in the chat section. I would love to hear from you. So if you live in a dry climate, like glycerin can dry out your hair. Like I mentioned earlier on, it pulls water from your hair, making it even drier. So if you live in a dry place, mixing glycerin, you know, with water and seal it in with some oil can do a good job. It can work very well. However, if you so wish, you can just leave it. But if you really want to use glycerin, make sure that you combine it with other products like some aloe, yes, and you seal in with some oil. You can seal in with oils like castor oil. You can use grapeseed oil. You can use olive oil. Yes, my beautiful people. And make sure that you use it in small amounts. Use it in small amounts. That is if you live in a dry climate. And always follow up with a sealant. Always follow up with a sealant. It can be a butter, it can be an oil, whatever preference of your oil, but it has to be nourishing oil. Yes, like the ones I've mentioned: coconut oil, grapeseed oil, sweet almond oil. You can use those, but don't use essential oils, my friends, because essential oils need to be diluted in another carrier oil. So use carrier oils. And of course, one day I'm going to do a video on the difference between essential oils and some carrier oils. I want you to be informed, my beautiful people. I want you to be informed. Now, let's talk about preservatives. Let's talk about preservatives, my beautiful people. So if you have any question on skincare or hair care, just post in the chat section and I'll help you. I'm here to help you, my friends. So, preservatives. Yes. Okay. Another sample question that I have, we'll come back later to our preservatives. Let me just finish with some questions. So somebody said the sample question that we have is, I made a DIY cream. I made a DIY cream. So DIY simply means do it yourself. You made a cream yourself, and it has changed the color after a week. You make your own product and it changes the color after 1 week. Then the question is it safe to use? Is it safe to use? The answer is, if your cream change color, or smell changed, or the texture changed, don't use it. Literally, don't use it, my friends. Don't use it. That's usually a sign of bacteria and mold or oxidation. The color has changed because of oxidation. Especially if there were no preservatives, when you had not added a preservative. So my friends, like in the DIY care, like if you make your own products, preservatives are very important. Preservatives are very important, especially if you are using water-based products. You are using water-based products like leave-in conditioners, deep conditioners, hair spray, hair cream. Please add your preservative to prevent mold and bacteria. My friends. Yes, so preservation is very important, but there are times when you don't need a preservative. That is, if your products doesn't have any water content in it, then you don't need a preservative. Let's say, for instance, maybe you are making a hair butter. You've just used some butters and some oils. You don't need a preservative, unless if you add aloe vera, then you need a preservative. But in a case where you're just using some oils and some butters, you don't need a preservative, my friends. You don't need a preservative. Yes, so I'm waiting for your questions, my friends. Okay, so the other sample question that I have is, how do I know if a product is really natural? How do I know if a product is really natural? So the answer is, read the ingredient list. So this comes back to reading the ingredient labels. How can you know if a product is natural? So look out for the first 5 ingredients, because they are the most important. Look out for the first 5 products, because they are the most important, my friends, for you to know if the product is natural. And make sure that you check out for oils, butters, waters, like those are natural ingredients. So if a product is just full of surfactants, parabens, please run away from that product. My friends. So reading your ingredient label is very critical. It is very important, my beautiful people. So if you haven't said subscribe to Casa Naturals, my friends, subscribe, my friends, and give this video a big thumbs up. So I go live every day, so make sure that you come back and watch our live, my friends. So I'm waiting for your questions. Okay, so while I'm waiting for your questions, my beautiful people, so the key takeaway from this video, if you didn't get everything that I talked about, the key takeaway are, not all natural is safe. Not all natural is safe, and not all store-bought is bad. Not all store-bought is bad, and not all natural is safe. So learn to read your ingredients and understand ingredients. Learn to read your ingredients and understand your ingredients, my friends. Do your research. Find out what you are putting on your body, my friends, because whatever we put on our body actually goes directly straight into our bloodstream. It's assimilated by the body. So that's the reason why you should know your ingredients. Yes, my beautiful people. Learn to read your labels. Learn to read your labels and understand your ingredients. This is very important, and it is critical. And your hair routine should work for you, your hair and your skin type. Yes, and if you found this video helpful, subscribe to Casa Naturals for more live sessions like this one. And share with your friends. Yes, I promise that I'll talk about preservatives, but yes. So yes, I need to fulfill my friends. Yes, so for preservative, my friends, look for safer preservatives and which are beginner friendly. I'm going to share with you now the ingredients, the preservatives which are safe and beginner friendly. So you can look out for GeoGuard. GeoGuard actually it's a broad spectrum and it's a natural preservative and it's natural approved. Yes, GeoGuard. And you can also use Optifen. Optifen is a natural preservative and it's easy to use for in oil and water bases, if you're mixing an oil and some water. So Optifen is very good. And always use preservative, my friends, in water-based products. Always use a preservative product. Like, always preserve your products, even if they are DIY. You know, of course, I've seen products on YouTube where they make DIY products without any preservatives, no preservatives. I don't know what's going on, my friends. I don't know. Yes, of course, you know, you can make your own product and use it for 1 to 2 days. For the third day, that product is not safe because, you know, mold and bacteria will start crawling in your product. So it's one of the reasons why I speak highly of preserving your products, and you increase your shelf life. You won't be wasting your products, my friends. Always preserve your products, my beautiful people. So I appreciate you so much for coming to watch Casa Naturals and for supporting Casa Naturals, my friends. I really appreciate you. You know, in as much as I share information, I'm passionate about as natural skincare and hair care and DIY, my friends. I want my channel to grow to a bigger audience. Yes, I want this channel to grow to a bigger audience. So if you've been watching my videos and you haven't yet subscribed, my beautiful people. So I just want to check my top fans for today. This is very important. I just want to check my top fans. Okay, Mantha, my friend, and she has left. She has in India. It's night now. Mantha, I appreciate you even in your absence. I appreciate you, my friend, for being my top fan today. A shout out to you, Mantha. A shout out to you, Mantha. So friends, come every day like to watch our lives. I go live like every day, in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. Yes, and don't forget to join our 7 days water challenge. 7 days water challenge. Join, my friends, join. So I'll be posting live videos every day. Yes, and tips about the 7 water challenge. So bye-bye. God bless you. See you in our next live. I love you, my friends. And leave all your worries. You know, 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 7 tells us that leave all your worries to him because he cares for you. So whatever challenge you are going through, whatever situation you are going through, my beautiful people, leave it. Give it to Christ. Give it to Christ. Give it to the Lord. And he's going to lift your burden. He's going to lift your burden, my friend. So bye-bye. See you in our next live.